might take a little bit of power out of Dotson's hands.
But then again, he has to watch for those leg kicks because Alex Perez, he has like an 80 switch stance. If he gets checked and has to switch, stances, well, depending on if it's his lead leg, it really could affect him more than his opponent. But he got a rock early.
Big time early rock right there, and to a test. Oh, another big rock right there. Sits him down again. Flash in all kinds of trouble here in the beginning of this fight. Perez.
Yeah, we got two guys here who are 0-1, want to get their first win here in the OFC.
I don't know if Matty Ice is 0-1. I think Mystic Mac is 0-1. I don't know about Matty Ice. But either way, another big 1-2 head kick right there. I think it's breaking through the block, man. And a big hook sits him down right there. And Matty Ice coming in to make a statement.
And the fight just got on the ground, and he's already in top mount. Let's see what he can do with it. And he gets pushed into half guard.
Yeah, big time denial right there. Yeah, whenever you get sent to the ground, man, and you get that first denial, it really makes you feel comfortable and settle in, man. So let's see if Perez wants to keep it here.
He already got the stun and the knockdown. So OG Flash really has to work his way back into this fight. Ooh, and he might be able to do it with this big sweep.
Yeah, and some ground and pound from Dotson is all it'll take to put someone like Perez out of here with that big time power.
Yeah, but it seems like he wasn't able to do much damage from that mount.
Yeah, from both of these guys, they've both looked to be in mount and rain down some ground and pound. It'd be nice to see if one of these guys could get a big time denial in that top mount position, and we know how detrimental that can be, man. If someone gets that denial and they're in top mount, how bad that can be for you on the bottom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Perez was that from top mount or half guard?
That was from half guard.
Yeah, from half guard. Taking the back.
I don't think he can go back sitting from top mount.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I asked. I was really confused for a second. But that long get up, it looked like Matty Ice may have been pre-denying left or right there, because OG Flash gets that long that
that could have been
sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied in the chat. Sorry about that. Nice combos right here about Flash, but Flash is still playing from behind right here, as Matty Ice has done some significant damage on the feet already.
Yeah, definitely. And Matty Ice is saying, you got to come to me. You have to come win this round. I've won the round. You got to come to me. You got to get your points back. He has no problem just standing there and letting OG Flash try and make the first move so he can counter.
Yeah, and that is the signs of a good counter fighter, someone who can be patient, sit there and wait on those strikes and wait to fire back. And obviously, a 1-0 round right there for Matty Ice coming into the second. You got to think OG Flash is playing from behind. What kind of adjustments does he need to make right here, man?
I don't know, because he was getting outstruck and he is the striker, but he's able to get this big takedown, and he gets rolled right into full guard. Let's see what he can do with this position. But he can get this fight back easily. We just seen that in our last fight, that comebacks do happen.
Yes, sir. 100%, man. But Perez getting the back of OG Flash right there, and you got to wonder though, man, if you are Dotson and you are obviously the better striker, and you come out in the second early on and you're shooting, does that tell you something if you're Matty Ice?
I think it tells you that, you have the grappling advantage. You are able to get to your feet more easier, and you have your opponent scared to be on the feet with you. And I think, he's able to just enforce as well on his opponent here.
Yeah, whenever you got the guy with 95 punch speed, 97 power, 96 power, whatever it is, shooting on you because he doesn't want to strike with you anymore, in your head, that's already a mental victory right there. And that is, if it's me, that is giving me great confidence going into the second round.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, I mean, he had the option to get up there. That ground and pound went on a little bit too long. He had the option to get up, and he did not take it. He'd rather be on bottom than stand on his feet.
A lot of to get up from that ground and pound right there, you got to hit L1 and flick the stick whenever the option becomes available, right?
Yeah, but it was available for, a little bit.
I think the LG Flash may have been worried about getting knocked out as, Matty Ice running down some nice ground and pound here. And it gets that denial from top mount, like I was talking about, but doesn't throw any strikes from off of top mount to build up that grapple advantage to maintain those denials from top.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe he thinks he doesn't need it, or maybe he's just trying to experience on the ground. But so far, looking like he's just having success anywhere, any position he's in on this ground. He's just able to get up and land his ground and pound.
Yeah, man, having his way. Yeah, Matty Ice, I hate to say it, is having his way in this fight versus OG Flash right now. And the head health for Dodson right now is not looking good, as Matty Ice is just repetitively beating on it with that ground.
Ooh, and he gets stack guard. This is a position we very rarely see, but it does some of the most damage for ground and pound.
And it puts him to sleep. He knocks OG Flash out from stack guard. A very wise choice right there by Matty Ice. High game IQ to pull that stack guard out, and knowing his head health was low. Tough fight for the Flash right there, Mud. Man, what did you see that fight?
Yeah, I just saw total domination. I think that's easily could be a performance of the night bonus, depending on what goes on in our later fights. That was just a good display right there. I mean, he had the striker panic wrestling. Dude has 88 top control, and he's shooting takedowns on a balanced fighter. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild, man. That is wild, and that might go a long way for him as Matty Ice comes in, I think, 1-0 here in OFC, and that could shake up the Xbox rankings a little bit right here, as we look like we might have another contender coming up in the Xbox division.